LiberalViewer presents.
So having spent several years as a public defender representing people accused of crimes, I've read a lot of police reports that went to ridiculous lengths to justify use of force during an arrest. But I can't recall any incident as egregious as the one that, incredibly, all three of the morning anchors on Fox News tried to justify, as you can see in this clip.
Give me your arm, sir! Give him your arm! Sir, stop resisting!
An Oklahoma driver ends up on the wrong side of a taser. This is an amazing story. He has a medical condition. Police thought the diabetic man was drunk or on drugs, so they wrestle him out of his truck. Look at this. And then they taser him. It turns out the man was in severe diabetic shock. Experts say those suffering from diabetic shock usually resemble somebody who is intoxicated. Once police realized what was happening, they had him rushed to the hospital. Look at that. He should be okay, but this is a good lesson for everybody. Police should be schooled on these types of things so that they might be able to at least maybe somebody should wear something.
Gosh, I feel so bad for cops. What do they got to worry about? They got the guy's not responding, he might be getting out a gun.
Exactly. I know. But in both sets of circumstances, maybe the diabetic should wear something, maybe have something on their car. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but this is an amazing piece of video.
Happened last month.
Some folks do have wristbands, but you know, if a guy's behind the wheel of a car and parked helter-skelter like that, you do wonder what's going on.
Huh, incredible. Now, not only did our friends at Fox fail to inquire as to how a man in severe diabetic shock could represent enough of a threat to the police to justify being tasered, but instead of Gretchen Carlson just suggesting that, quote, police should be schooled in these types of things, unquote, a quick Google News search by an actual journalist would have revealed a CBS story from the previous day quoting an agency spokesman saying cops in Oklahoma are already required by state law to be trained to recognize and care for type 1 and type 2 diabetic patients. And beyond the bad journalism, suggesting the diabetic man didn't properly identify himself seems like the worst kind of blaming the victim to me. But I want to know what you think. Do you agree with these Fox News anchors that diabetics should have to wear something like a "Don't Tase Me Bro" t-shirt to avoid getting tased? And with the exception of that Alaska State Trooper Sarah Palin wanted fired when he divorced her sister, is there any situation in which Fox News would not support a cop's use of a taser?
YouTube, you decide.